Okay, you got your box of supplies. Let's start with the C battery and one of the big brown rubber bands. We're going to wrap it around once, twist it, and wrap it back around. Try that again. Twist and wrap it around. So you end up something like this. And then you're going to take your two small paper clips and put them under the rubber band at the end, so one end is sticking out, and do the other one on the other side. Again, so one end is sticking up like so. All right, now we take chassis and we're gonna rubber band this battery to the chassis using a big rubber band. So we're going to put it over, put it underneath, twist it once, and then go back up on the other side. See if that worked. So that should hold it in place. Twist it on the back, holding it in place on top. Looks good. Okay, the next piece is this switch, and that's going to be held into place with two of the little rubber bands. So, you take one, put it all the way over here, and take the other one, put it over like so. Spread them out so one's near the front, one's near the back. Okay, looks pretty good so far. Now let's see, we're going to need to put the axle holder on the front, and we're going to use 4 little rubber bands for this. Kind of like with the battery, we're going to put it over one side and bring it up the other side. You don't have to twist it on the bottom in this case. Just get it like that. And then we'll do it again 3 more times. So that should hold it in place pretty securely. All right, now what do we need? We better put the front axle in, and the 2 front wheels, and the 2 spacers. So the spacers go on first. This, and like so. Now, you don't want to squish them all the way in or this axle won't spin. So you want to pull them back a little bit so there's a little bit of space. That's better. And then you can put your wheels on. Don't squish them in too far. That's fine. And that's all right like that. So it should spin pretty freely. All right, that looks good. Let's see. Let's put the motor in. Now this thing is a little tricky. You have to press this little black tab back to open up the spring like that. And then you're going to slip this thing in. And you're going to squish this back down to lock it into place. This is a little tricky. Whoop, keeps sliding out. You can hold it here and press it down. That's not enough. You got to do one more. Oh, there it goes. Now it's in there tight. And the little teeth have clamped it into place. Now let's do the rear axle. And then, like before, you should have 2 of these little spacers and 2 wheels. So let's put 1 spacer on. And another spacer. And again, keep a little bit of space there so this thing can spin. And you put a wheel on here. And that wheel should line up with the little yellow wheel. And we can put our other wheel on. Don't squish it in too far. Okay, now that's spinning freely, so that's good. Now we take one more rubber band and we connect these two wheels like this. Good, so now when the motor spins, it should rotate the back wheel like so. Okay, now, there's a couple ways to wire this. One way will make the car go this way, and the other way will make it go backwards. And so you just have to do a little trial and error. So you can start by putting the red wire here, and then you can put this red wire here, and then you can put the black wire out here in the very front. Now let's see if that's going to work. The electricity will flow through here, through the motor, through the wire, through the switch, and back to there. Now let's see which way it runs. Okay, good. If you happen to reverse these, it would run backwards. Okay? Now the only thing you have left to do is to kind of keep these wires, position these wires so they're not dragging on the ground. You can kind of figure out how you want to do that. And then to start your car, you lift up the back wheels, turn it on, and then drop it.